All right, I'm telling the story, like the whole story.
You gonna say names?
No.
Okay.
No, but I'm saying the whole story.
Okay, but tell the truth.
We can't say the whole story.
Why?
Nah, we can say the whole
Why
story.
we can't say the whole story?
I don't know. Hey y'all, it's poppin'. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a well-awaited. Y'all can stop with the death threats. Y'all can stop with the trying to fight me on the internet, because we are doing a story time, and guess who's here? All right, if you guys didn't know, we did a whole get ready with me doing our makeup together on Aaliyah's channel, so make sure y'all go check that out. But we're gonna do a story time, and we're just gonna jump right into it because we haven't done a story time in how many years? Like
more than 5.
That's crazy.
It's been a really long time.
That's crazy, and I'm 22.
We still
like what? We haven't done a video since I was 16.
All right. We have so many stories that we still haven't told the world.
I know. We gotta do.
But it's just that story times cause a lot of drama.
Yeah, I don't even know. People be trying to fight us. Like, we can't do story time.
Oh my god, we
no
get
more.
so many threats. Like,
yes, like, so it's like sometimes it don't even be worth it. But we are on this journey of our YouTube bag again, and
we tapping back in.
We're tapping back in. So we like, you know what? She's in LA. She came out here. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. So what is this video even gonna be called? Like,
Bad Girls Club.
Yo, this was really we're gonna call it like Addie's Pink Friday Roman Reloaded Gag City Part 2. Nah. Okay, maybe we'll say the story first and then we'll figure out a name for it.
Yeah. I was going to LA.
Yeah, okay, so we all worked with. You still work with them?
No.
Let's not even say the name. No.
No, we can. It doesn't matter.
We'll just say clothing brand.
Okay, fine.
So all right. Oh my god, wait.
Don't get nervous.
So I had met this girl that you guys may or may not know. Her name is Tati, but she's a good friend of ours now. But I met her at BeautyCon in New York. And she was like so cool, so nice. I was like, oh my god, I gotta introduce her to Aaliyah. Like, Aaliyah would love her. Da, 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 da. So at the time, me, and Aaliyah was all working with this like well-known clothing brand, and they were having an event releasing like a celebrity's like line with them or whatever.
Tati, me, and Justin, we were all living in New York. So the event was in LA.
Tati was in like Jersey, but yeah.
Yeah, but the event was in LA. So we all decided, actually, I was planning on going to LA because I was going to go to the event, and I was also going apartment shopping. Remember I did that?
Yeah, I do.
So I was also going apartment shopping. This was way before I moved to LA. And so I told Justin. So Justin was, I think you was already going?
Well, me and Tati was already going. And I was like, oh, well, did you get invited? And you was like, yeah, I got invited. So I was like, okay, perfect. Like, we could all go together.
Yeah, like, let's make a thing out of it.
So, mind you, I barely know Tati like that at this point. But she's cool. And she don't know Aaliyah at all. So Aaliyah's renting like this big house, and she's like, yeah, y'all should just come and stay with me, whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. I told Tati was like, yeah, like, I'll come, whatever, right? Boom. We get to LA or whatever, and it's cool, whatever. And Aaliyah had flew out a photographer to like take pictures of her while she was in LA. We're gonna call him
Damn, we a little rusty.
like Rolly.
Okay, Rolly. Okay.
Like baddies, Rolly. So she's like flew out Rolly or whatever the case may be, right? So now we get to this event, right? So now it's the day of the event. I asked these bitches, yo, boom. I asked these bitches, I'm like, y'all, how should I dress? Because like, it's a different way to, like, I didn't want to dress too faggy. So I was like, how should I dress? Like, and I had on this white jumpsuit with like these heel booties, and like my hair longer than this, long, curly, my natural hair with these big hoops. And I'm like, y'all think I should wear this? Aaliyah like, yeah, go ahead. You look good.
Okay, hold on. Because first off, what do you mean? The outfit looks cute. So it's like he telling me like how should he dress? Bitch, I never been there.
I
never. You asked asking me like I'm throwing this party.
The token gay boy.
I'm not throwing this party, so I'm telling him, be yourself. Wear what you want to wear. Like, what are you talking about?
But I'm like, is it giving that though? Like,
what is it giving? What? I don't fucking know.
So whatever, right? We get to the party, and the party entrance is like there, but there's like this area above where all the celebrities are.
The VIP.
Yeah, it's like the VIP. Like all the celebrities are there. So we get up to go up there or whatever, and I walk in there, a bunch of rappers, a bunch of like football players.
Yo, it was the whole Instagram.
Yeah,
all the
like,
Instagram baddies.
A bunch of guys, like, yeah, the Instagram baddies.
The Instagram baddies, rappers.
So it's giving like starlets. Could you imagine if I walked into starlets like that? Like, or like, it was just giving like, it was giving hood, celebrity hood, like clientele. So I'm already feeling uncomfortable. I'm like, oh my God. So Aaliyah doing her round. She's saying hi to everybody. She's saying she getting shots from people.
That is not true. I did not get a shot from nobody. I don't know why. Me and Tati went over this, and me and Tati don't even remember that part. He only remembers that part. But, so we get to the party, we go to the VIP, and yeah, we was doing our round saying hi.
So we go to this well-known rapper's VIP. We're gonna call him,
Braids.
Yeah, Braids. That's a good one. So we go to Braids, section, and I sit down, right? So I sit down because I don't want to be like too known. So I sit down in the section, and I see the guys, like one of his entourage was like go, like get out, right? Supposedly he was like, get the fuck out, but I didn't hear him say that.
He definitely said that. So he just, okay, so he like turned his back and was like, he was like, man, get the fuck out. He did all of that. You didn't see that?
He did it to me though.
He turned his back, like Tati said. He turned his back and did that. Like he was like, man, get the fuck out.
Oh my God, no, I didn't see that.
So how did you know they wanted you to get out?
He looked at me and told me like this. He looked at me and went,
that's what we're saying. That's the same thing.
No, he didn't say get the fuck out to me.
What did he say?
He looked at me and was just like,
no, he said get out. He said it with his mouth.
For real?
Yes.
I don't remember him saying that.
So when he did that, he was like, and then he turned around and was like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't probably see that part.
Yeah, no, I didn't, because as soon as he went like this, I got up.
Yeah.
I was like, I do not need to be here. Like, I got up and I went to leave, and Aaliyah and Tati came following behind me, right?
No. That is not what happened. Justin, he's having anxiety, which is clear as day. So he like, oh, like, we leaving? This. I'm like, all right, let's go. So he starts going, and he turns around, and I'm still walking behind him. And he's like, Joy, like, are we leaving? Like, you not coming with me? I'm like, bro, I'm literally... You don't remember that?
No,
You was having an anxiety attack.
I don't remember that.
He literally was freaking out, like, you're not coming with me? Like, and I'm like, bro, I'm literally behind you. That's what happened. He was like, come with me. I'm like, Justin, I'm literally behind you. Like, calm down. So we left the section.
So we left the section, yeah. So I'm like, I'm leaving. Like, I'm not staying here. Like, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to be in this event. Like, I don't.
No, that's not what happened. You said you was going to go change.
All right, I'm going to tell a story. So I'm like, I do not want to be here. Like, like, I got to go change. Like, I don't feel comfortable. So I go to them and I'm like, y'all, I'm going to change. I'm going to be right back. Now, I was going to consider changing and being right back. I really was. Like, I really was just like, I just need to get out of here and change. So, but when I got downstairs to like outside the VIP, the security guard was like, once you leave the VIP, you can't come back in. So in my head, I said, oh, I'm leaving. So whatever, I told them I'm leaving. I leave and I get back to the house and I start vlogging. I never put this footage out. I probably have it somewhere. But I started vlogging in the living room of the house. And I'm like, y'all, tell me why I just got kicked out of a rapper section for being feminine. And, you know, like, this is just, like, the journey that I'm going through as a gay boy. Like, feeling like, da-da-da-da. Like, I went through a whole thing, like, talking about, like, my experience that I just had. Because, one, I wanted to. And two, I felt like it would have made me feel a little better, right? So I decided I wasn't coming back.
Okay, so let me tell my side.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Justin is like, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go change, I'll be right back, like I promised, this and that. He making all these broken promises. So me and Tati, mind you, me and Tati don't even know each other like that. He leaves me and Tati at the party, but Tati was cool. Like, me and her clicked instantly. Justin kept saying, like, I'm gonna be right back, like I promised, this and that. So I was just like, you know what, all right, like, okay. So I really, honestly, at first, before you left, when you was telling me, I really thought you was gonna be right back.
I was considering it.
I really thought that, like, I really believed you. But then once you left, Tati's like, you think he's gonna come back? I'm like, he's not coming back. Like, it literally settled in, and I was just like, that's literally how the conversation went. Like, no, he's not coming back. She was like, you don't think so? I'm like, it's over, it's clipped. Like, and I was so tired. I was like, why would this nigga leave? Like, I was talking mad shit. Like, yo, why would he leave, bro?
I was over it. I did not want to be there anymore. I just didn't like my outfit. I felt uncomfortable. And it was just, in hindsight, though, I would have stood now. Me being like the age I am now, I think I would have stood for sure. I would have been like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I get that.
But
I think it's just the fact that, like, just being around straight men, like, they do the most.
But I love being around. I'm more comfortable in straight spaces than I am in gay spaces. It's just that
straight men are not comfortable in gay spaces.
But it's that I was dressed like that. And that's not even my, like, thing. You know, like, I do it performatively to, like, look cute and I like fashion. But that's not me. So it was just like, oh, I look like the... Yeah, I look like the...
It wasn't your norm.
Yeah, it wasn't. And it was like, I don't mind dressing feminine at all. I still do to this day. But it's like...
A time and place.
It's like... It's I hate saying time and place because it comes off as pick me. Like, because I hate when gay boys be like... Be mindful when you in the section and you can't be twerking and there's a straight guy there. Like, bitch, please. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, no.
But for me personally, if I dress like that, I want to go somewhere where it's appreciated. So this clothing brand, I was wearing their clothing brand and I thought this would be a place where it would be appreciated. Like, that I was dressing this way.
I did not expect for it to be that many rappers and that many straight dudes there.
Yeah, it was like rappers.
It was mad
people, everybody.
Good dudes. Yeah. Like, I did not expect that. I really did. And that's why when you was asking me, like, how should I dress? I'm like, be yourself. Like, you know, this is like, it felt like a beauty industry party.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like, but it wasn't.
Me and Tati downstairs by the bar. So, all of the people that's upstairs come downstairs. So now me and Tati is standing around amongst these dudes, these hood dudes with their entourages and just mad stuff. So they trying to get me and Tati to drink. And
y'all was taking mad shots.
No, the hell we was not. No, we didn't take no shots. They was trying to get us to drink so bad, y'all. Like, they was literally trying to get us drunk, obviously, for whatever reasons, like, where it's obvious. But, like, me and Tati looked at each other like, we are not drinking that. And even though it came straight from the bar, we still was just like, no. Like, it even got to a point where, like, I was talking to one of them and they were just like, you want more shots? More shots? Like, I was just...
That's how these LA girls are,
I was like, okay. Like, I didn't even say yes. Like, it was crazy. So... me and Tati was just like mad annoyed, like, oh my god, like, these niggas are mad annoying. Justin left us, like, da da da. Some of the dudes started arguing with me and Tati because we wouldn't take their drinks, and they started saying like, oh, what you think, we gotta drug y'all and this and that. And we like, how are you that pressed?
It's and you like, no, you don't gotta drug me. Like, you like, nah.
So that's when I told Rolly to come, because Rolly was the person, he was basically like the driver of the trip.
Okay, so before that, right? So as I'm recording my vlog, Rolly was coming into the house. He was coming into the house and he seen me vlogging, right? I said what's up to him. He's like, oh, I'm about to go
This is before he came to pick me up.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, he came and he was like, oh, I'm about to go get Aaliyah and Tati. And then that's when he went and got them.
Rolly came, whatever. We got in the car and I was just like, bro, like, I can't believe Justin left us, like, this and that. I was so mad at you. So mad. So then that's when Rolly came out of nowhere and was like, oh, he's in the house right now doing a story time about you. And how whatever he said, but he basically said like, you was doing a story time about me. And I was like, it was like the world stopped. Like, I was like, what? Like,
no, actually the real tea is that Okay, the real tea is that when he came in, I told him about the situation. And I was like, yo, why I was in Braids section and he kicked me out, da-da-da-da-da. So I left. I was like, fuck out of here. Like, and then this, that, and that. I told him like the whole thing. He gets in the car with her and starts telling her about the situation. Right? And like, cause you was on the phone with da-da-da.
Yeah.
And you was like, yo, shut up. Like, shut up. And then that's when he told her, like, yeah, he in the house making a story time about you. Like, you didn't even hear me, like, talk about it. Like, at all. Like, you just see me with the camera. You don't, as soon as he knocked on the door, I stopped recording. So it's like, I think he thought because I told him about that situation that that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, relating it to that. So he told me that and I was just like, what? Like, I was fuming.
Yo.
Like, when I say fuming, so this is around the time when me and Justin used to fight a lot. So like anything would like trigger us and we'll be fighting. So we get to the house, mind you, we're all staying there. Me, Rolly, Tati, Justin, we're staying at the same house.
So I'm staying in the room downstairs in the basement. So I hear them come upstairs. So I have my blanket and I'm like, I give them a little bit of time and then I'm like, I'm gonna go up in a minute. I don't know if she came running in the house like,
yo, y'all know how Bad Girls Club be when they be ready to fight and they be running up the stairs.
She ran
and
up
it
the
be
stairs.
like the music and the screen be like blue and like.
So I have a blanket over me and I'm like coming up the stairs and I'm like, hey y'all. And I lay on the bed. All I see is this bitch like, she like, Tati, take this dress off. She like, take this dress off. So I'm like, I don't know what I thought. To be honest, I don't know what I thought, but I'm just sitting there watching it. I'm just like on my phone, just like, hey, like I didn't think nothing of it. She put on her sweatpants. She like,
I was ready.
She like, so you was talking about me? No, you made a story time about me? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, no. I'm like, she like, why I'm hearing you making story times about me? So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I am not making no videos about you. Are you crazy? Like, da-da-da. She like, bitch, yes you is. Like, it's like she getting in my face and I cannot hit this bitch. So this bitch, she always make me cry. Like, whenever we argue. Like, so I'm like, get the fuck out my face. Like, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, yo, what is good with this bitch? I start getting frustrated and I'm like, I'll get my camera right now. Like, what are you talking about? So Tati come and she like this.
Yeah, Tati goes in the corner. Literally, y'all, in the corner of the room. And she's like this. Mind you, this is the first week that me and Tati knew each other. Like, this was probably like the third day
yeah,
of us spending time with each other.
And Aaliyah all in my face like, bitch. Da, da, da.
I know Tati thought I was like...
crazy.
She probably was like, I'm not being this bitch. Like...
So I go downstairs, I get my camera, and I give it to her. And she's just in this mode where she don't want to hear nothing. So any little thing, I remember you was holding the camera, and you was like, at a party, like what? And
no,
I'm like, okay,
yeah.
this bitch is looking for stuff to be mad at. So you holding my camera like mad, walking around, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, like in my head, like
I'm watching the video, like I'm literally watching the video. I'm like shaking.
Now we kind of watering it down a little bit because I forgot like verbatim things that we said, but we was arguing back and forth for a while.
Yeah, it was a big
screaming,
thing.
Like,
yeah, it was a huge thing.
I'm screaming at her, she's screaming at me, like she trying to fight me. So Rolly,
wait, time out. When I watched the video, he did not say anything about me. Okay, anything. He was literally just expressing his experience of that moment. He didn't say nothing about me. He was just like, yeah, like I went to this party and I just.
But what would I even say? Like now that I'm thinking about it, what would I even say though? Like I don't get what you thought I said.
I don't know what I thought you said, but I felt like, honestly, I felt like I want to use this word very loosely, like abandoned.
Okay.
Like you abandoned me at the party. Like why the fuck would you leave me, bro? Like you're my best friend. Why would you fucking leave me? Like I left the section. I came all the way down here. Why would you just leave me?
Yeah.
So that's how I felt. So I was tight. So the fact that I felt like that, I felt like you thought that I don't know. I was really like in my head, like what, like you
did something to me.
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
and
like
I was saying that online.
Yes. So that's what I thought. So then it's like, oh, like yeah, he's talking about me.
You trying to paint a picture?
Yeah, you trying to paint a picture of me like I did something wrong when no, like I'm with you here at this party. So that's how I felt.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that, and especially him like saying that.
Yeah. Then when he said that, it was like, ding,
yeah.
I fucking fucking do it.
So it's a lot of screaming, it's a lot of commotion. Rolly come upstairs like to see if everything is okay. And as he's coming upstairs, I'm walking out because I'm like, I'm over this bitch. Like, I'm leaving. Like, I wanted to leave. Like, I'm leaving. Like, so I was looking at flights. And me and him like lock eyes, and I'm like, you told, and mind you, this whole time she's not telling me where she's getting this information from. So I'm like, what are you talking about? When I see him, I'm like, you told her that? And it was so intense in that room, y'all, that he couldn't even lie to me, because if he said yes, it would have been like,
you mean he couldn't say the truth?
Yeah,
because he did lie.
No, he couldn't lie to me in my face that I said that.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Because the question was, you told her I was talking about her, and he said to me, like, no. What was the question?
You said, did you tell her that? And he said no.
No, I think I said,
did you tell her that? And he said no. He didn't say yes. He said no.
Right. So what I'm saying is that he couldn't lie to me, to my face.
No, he couldn't tell the truth. Telling the truth for him lying is saying no.
But in my head, I say is like he couldn't lie because I wasn't talking about you. So what was the question? I think that's what it is. The question I asked him.
You said did you tell her? I said made a story time about her, and he said no.
Cause in my head I remember the story, and I remember always saying like he couldn't even sit there and lie. He had to say that. Like he had to say that.
He got the script outline.
In my head I always said the story back like. It was so intense in there, he couldn't tell me that he talked about that I was talking about her. Like, so he couldn't lie. But it must have been the question I asked. You know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't lie and say, yeah, you was talking about her.
That's not a lie. That would be yes. That he did say that.
He couldn't lie and say that I was talking about you, because that would have been lying if he said yes.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Whatever, it don't matter. He looked at me and was just like, no. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, you had to say no, because it was so intense in there. You couldn't sit there and lie up on me. Like, but I get what you're saying, though. It would make sense. He couldn't say... In your head, you're like, you did say that to me. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, you couldn't sit there and lie and said that. And I said that, because that would have been a lie. It was so intense in there. So that's what I'm saying. He couldn't be like, yeah, Justin, you did. Because that would have been a lie. So in my head, I'm like, he couldn't lie.
Right. I'm saying it the other way.
Yeah. I'm like, in my head, he couldn't lie and say, yeah, you was talking about her, because that just was not true. It just wouldn't have been the truth. It was so intense in there, he couldn't even, like, keep up with his story. Because it was just too intense. So she got in front of him like, don't fucking talk to him. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, this bitch is wild. And, like, why is she in my face telling me not to talk to him?
I didn't want Justin... and him to get into a situation, because obviously they're males, and it can really end up in a fight. And then that'd be my responsibility. I rented the house. I just felt like I was responsible for everybody.
I think that's a good story.
No, I swear to God.
It was like all of them against me.
That's not
that's
true.
another thing that I felt. Like, I was already feeling like ostracized because I left the party. Then I come in, now everybody want to fight me. Like, I'm like, nah, I can't take this.
True.
Like, I gotta go. Like,
I didn't want y'all to get into it. Like, y'all don't need to be speaking at all, because I know you would have definitely popped on him. I don't know Rolly in that way.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to see that. So I just was like, no, like, y'all don't need to speak, like, you know, because I'm in the middle, obviously. So I had to break it up.
And that translated into being in my face and being like, don't fucking talk to him, bitch.
Well, yeah.
I go under the covers like this. And I'm in my phone like this.
Yeah,
and Tati come check on me. I'm like, yo, fuck this bitch, bro. Like, fuck this bitch. Like, I'm looking up flights. I'm like, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm telling Tati, I don't know what you gonna do. Like, stay. Like, but I'm leaving. She like, oh my God. Like, no. Like, do I stay? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna leave too. Like, da-da-da. I'm like, nah, I can't stay here with this crazy ass bitch.
Okay, so when Justin went downstairs, I remember when he lied. Okay? So... when Justin finally went downstairs, Tati was there. I was like, why the fuck would you just lie and say that? You just told me in the car that he was making a story time about me. And I swear to God, I can't even remember. You ever, like, see somebody try not to, like, admit something or, like, answer because they're caught in their stuff and they say a bunch of nothing? I literally can't even remember what he said, because he said a bunch of nothing. Like, I was literally sitting there like, And it was literally like crickets. And I'm just like, but why would you tell me that? And you just told me that in the car. Like, why are you lying now? And so me and him got into it a little bit. And I was just like, just go away. So he went away.
So I'm sobbing in the living room, and she come and rip the blanket off me and is like, get the fuck upstairs. Why were you so aggressive though? Like, I don't understand that.
That's how I get when I get mad.
Like, she was still trying to be nice, but she was so, like, she was still aggressive. Like,
that's really how.
Cause you was being nice. She was like, get the fuck upstairs, like right now.
Like, cause I needed to talk to him. Cause we needed to sit down and talk about it.
She could not get off of 10. Like, everything was 10. Like, it was bad. So as soon as I got upstairs, she's like, listen, like, I'm sorry. Like, that's what he had told me, and Dad just told me he lied. And I'm like, I told you, bitch. Like, da-da-da-da. Like.
Okay, but there's also backstory on this. Like, I wouldn't. So the thing about me is that, like, I'm not easy to just like tell somebody can't just tell me something and I'm gonna believe it. The reason why I believed it is because of everything I explained, where it's like I felt
and we
abandoned.
were already in that space. We were just recovering from a space.
Yeah, we were just recovering from a really huge argument that Rolly was also there for. I had told you to come upstairs, and I was just like, listen, like, he told me something totally different. I basically just like, I had to own up to my mistakes and apologize because I was totally wrong about, you know, how I handled the situation. Like, I don't think I handled that in the most mature way. Like, would I do that today? No. But at the time, I was just very triggered. Yeah. So, sorry again.
What happened after that trip?
And then after that, we basically just all went back to normal. It was basically Bad Girls Club.
I was just like a story time we felt like we needed to say, because that was a funny fight that we had. But who was wrong, y'all? Who y'all think I was wrong?
Yeah, let me know who y'all think was wrong.
Or Aaliyah was wrong? Who? She's always the wrong one.
No, you're always the wrong one, but you really think you're always right. But you're really always wrong. But it's okay.
Oh my God, are we healed enough to tell the big story?
No.
No.
Wait, hold on. I think we are.
No. We'll say that on
our deathbed.
When we really over it, we can take it to the grave. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. We gotta do some more. I don't know when this will be. We'll probably do it over Zoom. You know, a lot of people be doing that. Like,
do they?
Like collabing, like on podcasts through Zooms. You know that?
Yeah, but I don't like that.
Yeah, well, that
means you just need to come back to New York.
No, we could Zoom.
No, come back to New York. Make it a business trip.
No, I don't want to go to Say Less.
All right, make it a business trip. We go to Babylon.
No, I don't want to go to Pergola.
Now you don't want to go to Pergola.
Nah, I love Pergola. I miss Pergola.
He want to go to Starlets.
Well, we gotta go because I need some hookah and some food right now. Yes. So we see y'all in our next video. Make sure you guys check out our Get Ready With Me on Aaliyah's channel. And till next time. Bye, guys.